What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott. And as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about why he's playing those mind games, right? Like, why are you doing this to me? I like you, man. So, we're going to talk about why he's playing mind games and what to do about it, okay? So, jumping right into this, I think this one's pretty obvious why people play mind games because women do it too, but I still want to break it down. I feel like besides the obvious reasons such as like, oh, he read something on the internet to pull away, or he showed a lot of interest in the beginning, so he's going to pull away. Besides all that, the number one reason both sexes play mind games, I feel, is to get tactical positioning over the other person, to gain more power, to gain more ground. Because once you take that risk and you start playing those games and you succeed, then you gain a lot of ground, and now you have the upper hand. Because usually if a guy plays the games, let's say he pulls away, logically, or he feels logically, the woman's going to chase, right? And once that happens, the one who's doing the chasing, I don't care what side it is, the one who's doing the chasing feels like, okay, I gotta play my games, or I gotta do something back, and they have to make up some ground, right? You feel like, I gotta make up some ground, I chased him. So then you're gonna try to play the mind games back, or you're gonna keep on chasing him because you like him and you don't want to lose him because you actually feel like he's pulling away. In reality, like he's pulling away, not just I'm going to play some mind games with you, but he's actually like losing interest, and so you're going to chase, and it just starts a nuclear reaction. It just starts to unfold, right? Like one thing after another. It creates a cycle, and that's how someone actually gains ground, momentum, power over the person by playing mind games. So, for example, if I start texting you less in logic, or I'm logically thinking she's going to text me more, okay? And at the same time, you might feel like I'm actually pulling away instead of pulling away for tactical gains, and you're going to start trying to keep me. You're going to start chasing. You're going to get off that clingy and needy vibe. So what do you do when this shit actually happens? What do you do if a guy actually pulls away or plays mind games and things like that? In my personal opinion, what always worked on me, what I've always done and it worked on women, is not to react. Now, when I say that, that doesn't mean you don't reach out. You can reach out all you want. Well, not all you want, but you know what I mean. Like, you can reach out to a guy. That's not reacting. The problem both sexes have, and relationships end up losing attraction, is he pulls away, and then the girl plays oh, you pull away, I'm going to pull away. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. I'm not going to reach out first to him unless he reaches out to me. So then you go 5 days without talking to each other, and by the time one of you are talking, or you talk again, he's talking to someone else, right? Especially if you met the guy online. If you met the guy online, please, for the love of God, do not play these mind games. Even if he plays them, do not play these mind games. You're going to lose. You have so much competition, it's not even funny. Especially even if you're in college, don't play these mind games. You're going to lose. There's a lot of hot women in college. Do not play these mind games with him. Do not say, oh, he's not going to reach out to me for 5 days, so I'm not going to reach out to him. Let's see what happens. See if he cracks first. He ain't going to crack. He's going to crack in some other girls, what he's going to do, okay? So don't do that. The number one thing I think you should do is not react. When I say react, I think that's like getting knocked off tilt, right? Like, you can still be on your line and reach out to him and say, hey, what's up? I like to see you. What's going on? And things like that. But it's when you start overdoing it, or you start sending those question marks, or you start sending, hey, is everything okay? I thought you like all that bullshit. Start seeking validation and approval, then that's when it becomes a problem. But if you just reach out and say, hey, what's going on? I'd like to see you, and things like that, then you're okay. And no matter what response he gives you, I don't care if it's, yeah, I like to see you, or he doesn't respond, do not react to it. Wait another 3, 4, 5 days, and then reach out again. Now, if he doesn't reach out to you the second time, then I would just kick him to the curb. Okay, or sorry, if you reach out to him the second time and he doesn't respond, I'll just kick him to the curb. It's either he's an asshole, he just doesn't really care, he's an orbiter, or he just actually lost interest in you. But when it comes to mind games, don't play mind games with mind games. It only fuels the fire. The best thing you can do is act like a tree, plant your damn feet in the ground, plant your damn roots in the ground, right? And stand tall. And if he reaches out to you, then great. If he doesn't, then you can reach out to him. Again, even if it's a day or two, whatever, I don't care when he's playing the mind games. You can still reach out to him and say something. Just don't react. That's all it is, okay? So when he's playing mind games, don't react. And when I say don't react, see, again, the thing, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here, but the thing women do wrong so much is they play mind games with blind games. He'll pull away, and she's like, well, I'm not going to reach out until he reaches out. Like, what benefit do you get from that? Like, what benefit do you get from that? If he's, you're not gonna win him over that way. Like, do you really think you're gonna win him over that way? Seriously, you're not. Just don't react. You can reach out, but don't react. With that being said, I love you, ladies. Take care and peace.